So happy to have you here today. We are working on back and buys. So we're going to start with some pull-ups. We're going to see how many we can get unassisted, something I'm working on. Then we're going to move into some lat pull downs in low rows with our Pilates bar bands and actually the bar today. And then we're going to superset in some biceps with our dumbbells. But first, as always, we are going to get started with a very quick warm up, but hopefully you got that cardio in before as well, just a little bit of a walk or a jog for about 10 minutes to get the blood flow in there. As we go, drop where you're working out from in the chat, and for that replay crew, drop a hashtag replay to let us know that you're here. All right, with that, let's get started. Let's grab our small 3-pound dumbbell and begin a little bit of stretching / warm up. And I always like to vary this up depending on what I'm doing for the day and what I did yesterday too. So back and buys today, hamstrings yesterday. We're gonna stretch out the back a little bit, reaching up towards the sky, bending back a little bit. And then to each side. Oh yeah, I can feel that side stretching out. Move over to the other side. Back up and down a little bit here. And then grab the dumbbell behind you. Hold on to it with both hands. And we are going to hinge at the hips and bend over. This is great for stretching out those hamstrings and even the shoulders too. It's one of my favorite stretches. And back up, and we're just going to do some rotations here. Again, getting that back going. Then we're going to rise them up a little bit about shoulder height. Nice. Next, let's do some arm circles. Let's do about 5 on each side. Switch over to the other one. There we go. And then put that dumbbell behind your back again, and we're going to do a little rotation just like that. Yeah, like that one too. And then just for the fun of it, we're going to stretch out the legs a little bit, going with that quad stretch for a few seconds. Switch over to the other one. Let's do a couple hip rotations too, about 5 on each side. Other side. Keep that balance. Okay, and maybe my second favorite stretch. Widen those legs a little bit, and we are going to do the hamstring stretch. So hinge again at the hips. You can drop your dumbbell if you'd like and just reach down as far as you can. If you can get your hands flat, it's amazing. Hold it there for a few seconds. And then let's go from side to side here. Switch over. And then bring those arms together, hold your elbows, and swing from side to side. You should really be feeling these in the hamstrings, especially if you did hamstrings yesterday. All right, and that concludes our warm-up. Let's go ahead and put this dumbbell back. All right, now to start up with our back. So depending on the equipment that you have, so I have this rack. I'm going to do some pull-ups right here. If you're at a gym, you can do something similar or use an assisted pull-up machine, whatever works for you. So first off, we're going to see how many we can get with no assistance, hoping for at least 1, maybe even 2. This is something I really need to work on. We're going to do a little bit of a wide grip. All right. 1, 2. All right, 2.5. We'll call that a success. Okay, so next we are gonna add some assistance. And the way that I'm gonna do this today is taking one of our circular resistance bands, and I'm gonna attach it to my rack handles down here at the bottom. So there's several ways that you could do this. You could also hang it from the bottom, but then I find, it's kind of on my body in the way. So this is another way to do it, where you can just put your foot right here and get the assistance that way. We're gonna take a quick breather. Grab that water, have it handy and nearby. Stay hydrated during your workout. Okay, so now we are going to step on the bench and then step into the band. I'm gonna aim for about 10 here. It's been a while since I've done this, so we'll see how it goes. Again, that wider grip. One foot in. And then I like to put my other foot behind me. Here we go. 4. 7. We're gonna make it. 9. Last one. Push through. You got it. Hold for a second. All right. Great work, everyone. Now we're gonna do that 2 more times, and then we're gonna move into lat pull downs. And I kind of got everything set up if you want a little advance notice here. So I have my Pilates bars bands and the foot straps actually attached here. But if you have a door, you can put your nub right in the middle of the door and attach the resistance bands there. Now I have the 40-pound and the 30-pound to add a little bit more resistance. And I've got the Pilates bar over here, so we'll attach those when we are ready. A little rest in between sets here. Ready for number 2? Let's get it done. Putting that foot into the center of the bands. Go for a wide grip. And let's go. Five. Couple more. 9. One more. Oh, there we go. Always push through and keep on going. You can absolutely do it. Let's take that breather. Pull-ups really take a lot out of you. And grab that water. All right, we got one more set, guys. And then we're moving into lat pull downs. You'll definitely be feeling this after the workout or tomorrow, whatever your body likes to do. Definitely an awesome workout. All right, loosen out a little bit. Some arm circles. See, we're gonna go for 8 here. See if we can do a little bit more. Tired already. Foot in the middle of the band. Wide grip. Five. We're going to go for that 8. We're going to keep going. Take a quick breather. One more. Oh, almost there. We went to failure, and that's all you can ask for. So we're going to remove this band. We are all set with that. Throw that off to the side. Take your quick water break, and then we will set up the Pilates bar. Kicking ass already. Couple of deep breaths. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, so we've got our Pilates bar here, and we've got our hook. I do have this to the shortest distance because I am short, honestly. And we're gonna hook in these 2 resistance bands here. So we've got it set up just like a lat pull down bar at a gym. And I gotta tell you, I love this Pilates bar kit. It's like my at-home pulley system. Super cheap on Amazon. Get my link at bossfitbrit.com/mygear. And I am using it in so many different exercises. We're gonna do it for lat pull downs, for rows, and even more exercises. So let's get our bench in place. We are going to center it with the Pilates bar. A little straight here. And then we are going to sit down. We're going to do another wide grip. And we are going to pull down, really focusing on those lats. And we are going to aim for 15 here. Let's kick it off. Slow and controlled. We're at 7. And you're pulling down right to about your chest. 10. You can do it. We got 5 more to go. And 15. And hold on that last one. All right, there you go. So now for the fun part, we're going to do some supersets with biceps. So it helps us move through the workout a little bit quicker if you're short on time. So we are going to grab some dumbbells and do 7s. I'm going to go for the 10s, and then I will show you what we're going to do. I'm going to move the bench slightly out of the way here. I really love this exercise because it gets lots of different movements. So with 7s, you're going to do 3 different movements. You are going to come up halfway, and you're going to do that for 7. And then you are going to start here and then come up to your shoulders, do 7 that way. And then you're going to do the full movement. You're going to do 7 of those. Got it? Let's start it off. Elbows tight to the sides. And 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. And then we're going to go all the way down for another 7. 1, 2. Oh, this is tough, but keep going. 4, 5. 2 more. Last one. So you got it? Easy peasy. We'll put those dumbbells back down because we're going to pick it up again in a second. I'm going to get my bench back in place and quick water break. As far as water, I always aim to get in about a gallon a day. And during most workouts, I can get in 2 of these. So that is 25 ounces each. And your gallon's about 127. So 2 of these almost get you halfway there. And then you can gradually bring in the rest throughout the day. Oh, feeling it in those biceps already? Hope you are too. But let's get back to our lat pull downs. We're going to do 1 more set of these, superset in the bis, and then do it once more. And then we're going to move into our low rows and we'll do another bicep exercise. Same as before, wide grip, really working through those lats. Use that mind-muscle connection to really feel it. Let's go. Five. I think we're at 10. And this exercise is really going to help you get that V back with that tapered waist. Looks like we're at about 12. Definitely going for 15. And 15. Holding it there for a minute. Second. Whew. All right, let that go. Shake it out for a second. And we're going to grab our dumbbells again and do our 7s. All right, remember, no swinging, keeping those elbows to the side. And here we go. 4. 1 more. Hold it there. Then go up for another 7. 5. And last one. Full motion. Five. And 7. Nice work, team. Now you deserve that water break. Let's grab that. My favorite shaker cup over here, nice and insulated. Okay, we got one more set to go. All right, lat pull downs for 15, and then we're gonna do the 7s again, and then we'll switch it up a bit. Get that wide grip. Let's go. Don't forget that breathing. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. All right, 5, third of the way. 10. And one more. Excellent, guys. Let's get that last 7 in, if you will. Grab those dumbbells and let's hit it. Let's get these going. 4. 7. Let's do the top. 5, 6, 7. Feeling the burn. We're gonna do the full motion. 4, 5. 2 more. Team, you got this. And last one. See, you did it. Now we can put these dumbbells back. And we are going to switch up our setup for low rows. Not too different from what we've already got, but we are going to take away the Pilates bar. And we are going to change the position of our resistance bands. Go ahead and unhook those. And for the low row, we are going to anchor on the floor or under a door, depending on your setup. And we're going to pull out the handles from the Pilates bar kit as well. Move bench a little bit this way. And should have done that because, again, I'm short. And I need to unhook here. So I am going to use the same band resistance. I'm going to put 4 of them all together and then hook bands into 2. These ones for 1. Okay. Then, as always, we've got our anchor down here. Mine's attached to my rack, but again, put yours under a door if that's what you got. And we're going to do a set of each of these. Hook them in. Got 2 on the right and 2 on the left. And then here are our handles. So 1 on each side. Click it into both of those bands. All right, if you need to, take a quick sip of water before we get started. Center the bench. Definitely a water fan, so I'm going to get in on that. All right, so this one is another where the farther away you are, the more resistance you get, or the closer, the less resistance. So we're going to test it out, put our bench in the position that we think is going to work. We're going to try this here. And then do a test run. And we are going to pull towards the hips. All right, this looks like a good distance for me. So we are going to keep going, and we're going to go for 15. And then we're going to grab some dumbbells again for some more biceps. So holding onto your grips and pulling towards those hips. And we're squeezing the lats. Pinch those shoulder blades together. 5. You can sit straight up or lean slightly back. 'We're at 10. 5 more. 14. And last one, we're going to hold it for a second at the end. Yeah. Okay. Now grab some dumbbells. We are going to do hammer curls. And I'm going to grab the 15s. We are going to go for 15 on each side. Okay. Now hammer curls, not hard at all. You basically go straight up, holding those palms in, and we're going to alternate sides, just like that. And again, 15 on each side for a total of 30. Let's go. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how I count in my head, so we get up to 30. And keep that core tight as well in any exercise that you're doing. 15, 16, getting close. That's 20, 10 more to go. 23, keep pushing. 25, 27, 29, and 30. Yes. All right, that is our first set. And grab that water, fuel on up. I am going to be running out soon. Okay, just a quick break. We're going to get back to those low rows. We're going to go for 15 again. that bench back centered. And remember that you are pulling those shoulder blades back together, really focusing there on pinching them together. Let's go. Round 5. Couple more, guys. 13, 14, and last one. Hold it. Yeah. Let's move straight into our hammer curls. Move my bench over a little bit. I like using my mirror to make sure my form is good. I suggest the same for you. Again, you can find my mirrors on Amazon. Favorite place to shop. And let's go for that 30 in total again. $11, third of the way. Should definitely be getting harder. Keep pushing through. $20. $25. If you can't tell, my left arm is weaker than my right, so it's a little bit harder over there. I think we're at 29 and 30. Whew. And of course, with being live, my portrait is reflected. So when I say left, this is actually left for me. Let's get in that water break before we do our last set, team. We're almost there. And by my clock, it is 5:52, so we're going to be done with this workout by 6 a.m. So you can move on with your day and go ahead and kick ass with whatever you are doing. Whether it's work, vacation, you got this workout in, and be proud of that. Get ready and put that bench back in position. All right, team, we're going to do 15 once more. Really pulling towards those hips and squeezing those shoulder blades. Kick it off. Five. 10. One more and let's hold that last one. Heck yeah. Almost there, team. Let's move that bench out of the way. And we are going to do our last exercise. We're going to finish up those hammer curls. Going for that 30 in total. Nine, 10. Keep pushing. 15. 19. 20. Keep going. 25. We are not missing that goal. 27. 29. And 30. Whew. Okay, congratulations, BossFit crew. You made it through yet another early morning workout. You should be proud for being here and getting that workout in. As always, if you want any additional gym equipment, hit me up at bossfitbritt.com/mygear. Have any questions at all? BossFitBritt@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for joining today. Now get out there, boss up, kick ass, and make it happen.